What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? I know everyone is having a legendary day. It's football day. We're going to go ahead and get you ready for Niners, Browns. But before we do all that, we got to remind everybody to go ahead and help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link will be in the description of the podcast and video. Go to seatgiant.com, use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. To see everywhere you can subscribe to the show, go ahead and visit ninerfaithfulradio.com/subscribe. And follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. You're listening to the pregame show right now, but make sure you catch Jason at halftime and Jamie doing the post-game show tonight. And listen to the end of the show for a special 10% off, 20% off coupon code for season 3 for the Faithful by the Faithful apparel. Ladies and gentlemen, Faithful of all ages, let's get the show cracking. All right. So, Niners, Browns. You know, there are a lot of people who have, we got some comments. Carcat, thank you for coming. It's all good, bro. Don't even trip. How's the algorithm? More comments. Anyway, I know there's been a lot of people that I've seen on social media, not respecting the Browns. That is very frustrating, especially considering, Shanahan's 1-8 against Jim Schwartz in his career. And I think it was something like he's only scored 20 points once. Or here. Morning, Teresa. Thank you for coming. Bright and early football day today. Let me go ahead and pull it up so I can get the stat correct. Okay. Kyle Shanahan has faced Jim Schwartz 9 times. Shanahan is 1-8 in those matchups, and his offense has scored over 20 points just once. As the Falcons OC in 2016, Shanahan averaged 33.9 points through the first 9 games. In game 10, they faced the Eagles with Schwartz as the DC. Philadelphia had Atlanta to 15 points. It was the only time that season the Falcons did not score at least 23. So now Shanahan explained it was why he was in Houston. Houston. The one year that they were in Cleveland, and of course in Atlanta. So it sounds like most of those matchups were when we were in Houston, and Matt Schaub was his quarterback. But I mean, it did say the Falcons in 2016. And we all know how potent that Falcons offense was. Now, are the Niners right now more talented than that Falcon team? I believe so. They had Julio Jones and Tevin Coleman, and I forget their other running back. So they weren't a scrub team by any means. And Matt Ryan was playing MVP football, obviously. But I just feel like I'm not going to say, the Niners are going to lose. I'll never go into a game thinking we're going to lose. That's just not how your boy operates. But I think this is going to be a slugfest. Now, ultimately, we may, quote unquote, blow them out. But I think it's going to be kind of more like the Giants game in a way where it takes us to get a little bit to rolling. Now, that's not saying I think their offense can't handle our D. I mean, it's weird. I can see the offense struggling a little bit, but I can see the defense playing. Like, are we going to pitch a shutout today? Now, they got some players on offense, but the way that we've been playing on D, I just don't think that they they're definitely not good scoring enough to beat us. I'll give my final score prediction um, at the end of the show. But I just think at the end of the day, they're not going to score enough. And, you know, Debo's going to make his plays. BA is going to make his plays. CMC is going to make his plays. Kittle Corn is going to make his plays. Brock's going to deliver the ball accurately. And we have the ability to, you know, score quickly. Okay, so Elijah Mitchell is active. Dre Greenlaw is out. Let me go ahead and I guess we're early enough that I can go ahead and give you the inactives. Brian Allen, Matt Pryor, Kalia Davis, Jalen Graham, TDP, Braden Willis, and Dre Greenlaw. No big surprises. I mean, Dre Greenlaw is obviously a surprise. But, I mean, he was listed as doubtful or questionable. I believe he was listed as questionable. So maybe the plane ride, you know, aggravated something. I believe it's his hamstring. So I'm curious to see if he plays Monday, an extra day of rest. But we're getting back on the plane. So I'd be curious to see how it rolls next week. Something that I believe we probably should be keeping an eye on. So let me know in the comments, how's everybody feeling? Sorry, y'all, it is early. Your boy is still kind of waking up. But I mean, Niners are, I think it's 8-12 against Cleveland, but only in 2 wins. You know, I remember in 2003, I looked it up. It was 2003. They came into Candlestick and beat us. Like only a couple seconds left in the game. So, as they say, upsets happen. You know, coming off a big week against the Cry Girls, you know, these aren't robots, human nature. You feeling 6-0? I'm feeling 6-0, but I'm definitely. It's weird. It feels weird to say this about the Browns, but I was more confident last week, if I'm being honest. I feel like this has a vibe of if we indeed lose this game, it has a vibe. Well, you can't win them all. We were bound to give a dud. But let's see. I mean, it's hard to keep your focus week after week after week. But if this team is truly as hungry as they say they are, and everybody says they are, then this definitely should be a win. Because we are, well, I mean, shit, the Cry Girls are a more talented team on paper. Honestly, I think it might be a little like Yamish in the sense that it's a bad matchup. What's up, Kim? Confident? Like I said, it's not like I'm sitting there and saying, oh my God, how do we lose? How do we win this game? Just Cleveland, their defense. They're just number one in most statistical categories. I think every time we come up against the defense this year, we kind of have to assume, yeah, but they haven't faced our offense. Not saying that, you know, our offense can't have a bad week or anything like that, but I'm sorry, just for that many skill players, that much talent, to have a bad week all at once. I mean, it's just so weird because it's like, you know, I'm stuck between, you know, teams don't go 17-0. I mean, I guess technically the Dolphins and the Patriots did. But ultimately, we saw what happened to that Patriots team. And yes, would I rather lose a regular season game than the Super Bowl? Yes. Honestly, I don't really care what regular season game it is. If it means we win the Super Bowl, I will easily give up one of these games if it guarantees us the Super Bowl. I believe that in 84, which, arguably a lot of people do consider the greatest Niner team of all time, we lost in Washington. And Ronnie Lott spoke about how it refocused the team and kind of propelled us to go ultimately 18-1. So just I'm trying to warn the faithful. What up, No Border Sports? Good to see you, bruh. I'm trying to warn everybody. Just don't think this is going to be a walk in the park. Don't think that we're just going to go ahead and roll out the gold helmets and everything's going to be hunky-dory. I think that this is going to be a slugfest. Now, it might end up that they start turning the ball over, or, I don't want to say they give up, but they run out of gas in the third and fourth quarter. Ultimately, I think it'll be a fight for definitely the first half, maybe even, most of the third quarter, partway through the third quarter. I think when the Niners are going to take over this game is late third quarter, fourth quarter-ish. But it's going to be interesting. I'm each week I get more and more fired up because, well, not more fired up, but I get fired up because it's a chance for us to really see what this team is about. Ultimately, I do think the Niners are going to win this game. Fine. My final score prediction, I'm going to say it's going to be like 27 to like 14, 27, 17. That type of ball game. Maybe like 30 to I don't want to say 16. 30 to 17. With a late touchdown or two. But there's going to be the character. And you know what? I almost want a slugfest just to build our character. Just to get that tough game, early game on the road. We didn't have it, all together the first half, and we come out and we slug it out and come out with the win. I think a win like that will definitely pay dividends further down the road. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna cut the pregame a little short this week. We gotta start getting ready to rock and roll and get cracking for this game. I shall see y'all on Tuesday. Please make sure to tune in to our halftime show with Jason and Jamie. Will be live going on the pregame. Oh, wait, we have one more comment. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, Teresa. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, just to remind you, help Niner Faithful Radio by using our affiliate link at shop49ers.com. The link is in the description of this video. Go to seatgiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. To see everywhere you can subscribe to the show, go ahead and visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Make sure to catch Jason at halftime and Jamie on our post-game show. And the special 20% off coupon code for the Faithful by the Faithful Season 3 apparel is Beat the Browns. All right, y'all. I shall see y'all on Tuesday. We got last. Thanks so much, love. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I'm gonna go down to the 408 Faithfuls watch party in downtown San Jose. Come say hi to your boy if you're out and about. All right, y'all. Faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.